Hello, Aries. You guys are up first. Now, this is going to be your reading for the week of, I believe it's March the 6th. No, March the 2nd. I just looked at it. Hold on. Okay, so it was through the 8th. Okay, I had to just check real quick. So, March the 2nd through the 8th. Anyways, let's get started. So, how has Mercury retrograde been treating you guys? You guys, I have a sad story. So, I woke up on the 3rd from a bad dream, and I should have just stayed awake, which I did, but I was on my phone scrolling and I freaking missed the blood moon. It was so sad because I was thinking it was going to be like on the 4th. No, I thought it was on the 3rd, but like I don't know what I thought. I just thought it wasn't going to be like the 2nd going into the 3rd, more so of like the 3rd, and then like at midnight 3:33 a.m. it would have. I wasn't thinking. I missed it. And I wasn't even on my period. I'm sad. Anyways, so moving forward, Aries, this is what you guys got for this week. I know that was like TMI, but who else missed the blood moon? I want to know. Am I the only person? I'm going to feel really sad. I'm going to feel really sad if I was the only person. Let's get one more card coming out. First one, okay, there we go. This was the first card that came out. So right now during this time, there's a couple things that are tied to this card. We have somebody who speaks the truth, somebody who speaks authentically and honestly, right? Somebody who is very intellectually smart, somebody who is of wisdom, things like that. And then it came out with this card. So there is kind of like this idea of going with the flow of something. If it was this way, it's kind of like this sudden realization or change, some type of like new way of thinking, new way of being, getting out of that like energy of, what's the best way, like a flow, or allowing things to just kind of happen. And then we have this one in reverse, right? So there is this energy of like letting go of your guard, but like, this is interesting. So we have like this guarded energy, but like you're coming out of it, right? With the hangman, you're kind of allowing things to happen because you're not guarded. But then you have this energy of like, maybe you're surrendering. Do you feel like there was an argument or a fight or something that like recently happened that like you feel like the best option or solution would be to surrender to keep the peace, almost, in a sense? Is that like, that's what I'm getting? Maybe there's something that's going on. I mean, it is Mercury retrograde and anything could happen, especially with Aries. I'm not saying you're a hothead, but sometimes just the sun sign itself of Aries, you know, there's other things in the birth chart that we can tie into. If you have more water, if you have more earth, and of course you're going to be an Aries who's a little bit more grounded. But let's say you have more fire in your chart on top of the fire sun sign, then yeah, this could be for you. So I do feel like this week there's going to be something that you want to be in this energy of like, I want to hold my guard. I lost a nail, you guys, just ignore that. I want to like hold my guard, but you see that the best solution is to actually not be defensive, not be on guard, because what happens is you can like, imagine if this was upright, right? It's like this sudden need to guard yourself or protect yourself because some type of energy is being sharp or hostile with you. So I'm going to pull some more cards because I feel like there's more to this story. Let's see. What can we get? Let's get some clarifiers for this because there's definitely more to the story here. Like what could have possibly happened to cause the argument is what I'm trying to figure out. What do you guys think? What is going on? Okay, so nothing's coming out. We're gonna just open the deck. Okay, there we go. We have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, like that kind of just is mirroring this almost, in a sense. You were dealing with somebody, or somebody in this energy is a little tempered. Somebody who's not fair. And you feel like the best plan of action, because if you do approach an attack or maybe feel guarded, you feel as though like you won't win. Or maybe you're the person who's being this energy and the people around you. So just keep that in mind. I mean, this is an Aries card. The Emperor is Aries. Um, so it's a little interesting. It seems as though there's something that is telling you to not like to surrender into. I feel like this would be a surrender. Let go of your guardedness, you know, and literally this is kind of like surrendering. He's just hanging there. And you have the Emperor in reverse. It's just kind of like this energy of just not good energy. Whenever I see the Emperor in reverse, I always think of like somebody who I feel like narcissistic. I'm just gonna sit there and say it. Like they don't follow the rules. There's double standards. There's a lot of like of that stuff. So I do feel like, you know, sometimes Aries, I know you want to fight strong and you want to be the person to get the truth, you know, to be the person who sees the truth, tells the truth, sits in the truth. But sometimes when you deal with people like this, there's no way of convincing them that they're the bad guy, you know, like they're the ones who are causing the problem. So it is best sometimes to surrender. That is the most wisest choice sometimes, is to kind of get your energy and move the heck away from this, because it's not worth it. And I know with Aries, sometimes they can get like really, really angry, you know. my Mars is Aries, so you know I can get a little mad. But what I will say is like, don't make me mad, you know. And there's people out there like that will try to manipulate that from you. Like they want to see you get mad, and they know that you are capable of doing that. So in a sense, you're kind of like almost giving them your power when you do that. So this month, I think, or this week I should say, is to focus on who you allow in your space that is agitating you. If they're agitating you, like don't interact with them. Don't allow them in your space. And you know, focus on yourself. If this means a time of pulling back to really heal, so you can be enlightened by the truth, and then you can protect that truth, you know, you set boundaries from people like this, then I think you will be in a better place, Aries. All right, Aries, that is your reading for this week. Be sure to like, be sure to follow, share, save, all that good stuff. Just an update, we are at 28 followers. I'm super happy about that. Trying to get to 50. So if you like this video and it resonates, please follow me. I would appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.